Welcome back, writers. I hope you enjoyed your nice long weekend. Today we are going to talk about writing a strong hook to introduce the topic of your opinion writing piece and include a thesis which states your opinion and reasons. Additionally, we're going to talk about how you're going to use your evidence and elaboration to write their first reason for your opinion. I want to point out a number of things that are on our curriculum website to reference. You are first going to watch the mini lesson video, which is this, which will be linked here. Then you have a page, some reference pages that you can use. This is a opinion essay toolkit organizer, which we'll go through in just a moment. And then you're going to make sure that you have the document that you shared with your teacher last week on Friday, where you will begin your writing. You're just going to scooch it right on down below your reasons and elaboration. So I linked again the template, but you shouldn't have to create a new one. You should already have this saved in your folder. So when I look here, as it's loading, this part should have your reason, your opinion, and your reasons with specific evidence filled out here that you completed. So then what you will do in your writing for today is that you will, so that you have all of your reasons and evidence right on the same document, you will be able to begin your writing paragraphs right underneath here, which I'll get to in a moment. So today, you're going to continue working on chip animals we kept in zoos. I linked a few articles last week, and you also have the elephants article that you can reference for your evidence and reasons. So before we begin writing, we're going to look at how to write a strong introduction paragraph with a hook, with a strong hook, and a thesis statement. Now you might remember this thesis statement from when we wrote our speeches for our state projects. So I'm just going to scroll on down here, and I have our opinion essay toolkit. This is linked for you on the website. When you write a hook, it's a way to get your readers engaged in what you're going to be talking about. So this is a great place to go to get some different options, and then you're going to try out one for your own writing. So for instance, you can do a question. So ask your readers a question that leads them to take your side on the issue. So here's an example. What would a school birthday party be without cupcakes? Quotation. Start with a powerful quote from a well-known person, and don't forget to mention the source. Example. Albert Einstein once said, imagination is more important than knowledge. So you might be able to find a quote maybe from one of the articles that we read as one of the resources. Short experience. Start with a few sentences describing something that happened to you or someone else to show your main point. Here's an example. 12-year-old Sarah Patel was texting her sister while walking to school one morning. All of a sudden, smack, she slammed right into a brick wall. This might be an interesting one to use, the short experience, for maybe an experience you have had at a zoo that could sway your point. A surprising fact. Catch your reader's attention with a piece of information they aren't likely to know. Example, American elementary school students produce 1.2 billion pounds of lunch trash every year. Lastly, you could use a vivid scene. Use descriptive details to drop your readers into a scene to make your point. Here's an example. The sky is dazzlingly blue. A warm breeze carries the scent of wildflowers. Something floats up lazily from behind the trees. A bird? A butterfly? No, a plastic bag. So we want to make sure that after we have our hook, then we have some words and phrases to support our opinion. And what's nice is that we have a nice word bank here for your reference. Look at this one. I'm confident or certain that. That's really a way to express your opinion, is using those strong words. It is clear, without a doubt. So let's take a look, because today you're gonna write your introduction paragraph. So you will see this page linked also in Google Drive for you to take a look at. But my example here is I color coded it so that we can easily see. So the structure of an introduction paragraph example. So you're going to start with your hook, you're going to state your opinion, and you're going to have your thesis statement. Let's see how it will turn out. Did you know that a polar bear walks or swims up to 100 miles a day? So notice which hook did I use, okay? I used a question, but I also may have incorporated a surprising fact, so you can kind of mix and match. How are they able to do that when they are in the small confinement of a zoo? Then my opinion's in green. My opinion is that animals should not be kept in zoos. And then here's my thesis statement, which introduces my 2 reasons. Animals should not be kept in zoos because there's not enough room for the animals, and the animals don't live as long in zoos as they would in the wild. My 2 reasons are there's not enough room and they don't live as long. So now when I'm going on to write my first paragraph, I should be using information for only my first reason, talking about how there's not enough room. And that's where I need to go back to my articles and where I can go back to my organizer that you have already started, because you've done the reasons in your evidence. Okay, making sure that you have at least more than one piece of evidence. You want to be able to write a solid paragraph. So let's see how this might look, and notice my transition words. First, or for my first reason, life in zoos is very hard, especially for large animals. Zoos cannot provide animals, especially large animals, enough room to be comfortable. Animals in captivity aren't getting enough exercise. For instance, elephants roam up to 30 miles a day in large groups, and zoos cannot provide that. They use treadmills when it is too cold for animals to go outside. However, many animals do not like this. Zoos have tried to replicate the wild and give animals more places to walk, but oftentimes it is not effective. Again, you want to make sure that you're using a variety of information to express or elaborate on your reasons. So what we'll work on today is that you will make sure that you are writing your introduction paragraph. And again, you're going to need your hook, your opinion, and your thesis statement. Then you are going to work on the reason and making sure that you have a solid paragraph. So make sure that you're introducing your reason, and then you're elaborating with your specific details for the rest of it. All of your information will be linked in the website, so please make sure to reference this area for your directions and for other resources for your toolkit organizer so that you can use that to write your hook. All right, writers, we look forward to seeing how your opinion writing will turn out.